Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful beings. Thank you so much for coming through. Please let us know if you can hear us. I'm just gonna, I think the microphone is on. Please let us know. We trust you all well and doing beautifully at this time. Thank you so much, Evie. Thank you for letting us know. We appreciate you. And hello, Monica. Hello, Christine. Hello, Ina. Hello, Evie. So beautiful to connect with all of you at this time. Happy Sunday. We haven't had a Sunday live in a while, so we're so thrilled to be here with all of you. Hello, Mira. Yay. Thank you for being here. We're so excited to see you. Hi, everyone. We're just going to give everybody a few minutes to come through and join. We trust you have your water. Hello, Vanti. Yes, it has been a long time. It's so good to come into the gathering energy again. And we get to see you all twice this week. This today, and then of course Friday is the 6/6 portal, the 6th of June. Beautiful energies in the 6/6 portal energy. So we're so excited for all the beautiful weavings and integrations that come through. We trust you all have some water with you for the energies, for how these beautiful sessions um, weave quite a bit of energy with us. We have a bit of tea here, and we do have a bit of a cold, beautiful being, so you can hear a bit nasal. And we will try to preempt the sneezes and mute so that those of you with earphones don't get a blast. And of course, we will try to keep the nose blowing to a minimum, but not be too gross. But hey, it's part of the human experience. Hello. Oh, so good to be here. So lovely to feel all your energies. Lots of shifts, a lot of changes, a lot of transitional experiences and frequencies. We hope that all of you have been allowing at this time. We had uploaded into foreseeing. We we have been inspired by Source to share a new. I suppose it's not a new ability or a new way of reading energy. It's something we have been able to do, and yet now just fully taking charge and fully taking ownership of it. It's the foresight, foreseeing, where we know we don't use the tarot or oracle. We just receive to foresee what's coming through. And the last upload for this weekend was all about the Six of Pentacles, the balancing of energies, where finally the physical is ready to honor the source you are. And when this is happening, you're already receiving the energies, you're already there. So, this energy coming through this weekend shifted you to a place where you are ready now to materialize the source you are. So, what happens is everything that's not aligned to that comes to light, comes to the surface. Ways of being, habits. Just give us a moment. Just have to blow our nose quickly. Okay, we trust that was the one that we needed for the rest of the session. So, the energy of the physical realm honoring us and honoring you completely, already there, completely fully integrated, was already established within you. Just like all energies, you receive it and then you ask for something, you ask for abundance, you ask for love, just like the 2020 awakening codes. 2020, perfect vision. We want to see the abundance, we want to see the love, we want to see everything happen in the fullness. We received all the energy. You received the download. 2020 was a huge download, surge of energies, right? And then what happened is every single way in which you were not allowing your abundance, in which you were not allowing your love, in which you were not allowing yourself to be in that space, that came to the surface. So this weekend, this Six of Pentacles energy was there quite strongly. This return of energy, this mirroring energy, where finally the physical is really ready to honor the source you are. And a lot of energies were coming to the surface for those checks, for those course corrections. For us, it happened in our energy body more than anything else, where we were taken right into our grid and we were able to finally anchor with more precision into a space of flow where we felt this is where we are going to be able to really work and be stable. So we connected to the frequency unknown where we're from to the whole grid, and we navigated that space until we could find this feels like a place where we can settle and anchor in. It feels secure, it feels aligned, it just feels fluid. There's no resistance. Hello, Ajna, good evening. It feels fluid, it feels flowing, it feels aligned. And then when that happened, we could then see other things we could just release and shift. So wherever you are right now, whatever's coming to the surface, the energies, thoughts, experiences, agitations, frustrations, co-creations of people, whatever you're experiencing, don't react, respond, understanding, okay, right now the energies are ready to manifest, and they have been shifting. There have been beautiful changes, things slowly coming into harmony. So yes, the physical is finally moving and shifting. So right now we are really witnessing more than anything else the energies that are just not quite right, or what still needs to be cleared, or what still needs to be released completely. Hi Henry, we'll see you later then. Thank you for coming through. So, everybody, allow yourselves peace and gentility at this time. Allow yourself to focus on what you are wanting, on the goal, on it's not focusing on the outcome, no, but focus on the goal or the frequency of we're aligning to higher energy, beautiful abundance, calling our desires in, our desires and our frequency of manifestation, we're matching it high vibing, good feeling, really maintain that frequency because that allows that clarity when these experiences are happening. Maybe some unwanted experiences or some experiences which are confusing when they're happening. And you have this understanding of, well, we are focused on joy right now. That wasn't really joyful. Interesting. What exactly, why is it happening? Or how did I attract it? Or what are the components of it? I see. This must be released, and I'm going to release that. Okay, and I'm going to clear this energy. And it's this beautiful little fine tuning, and yet it's not so drastic as it used to be. It's not like last year. Your last year was a huge clearing, clearing, clearing. Could really feel the heaviness of the energy clearing. This is more of a preferential tweak. It's sort of like, yeah, no, not like that, like this. Okay, I could take that opportunity, but it doesn't really, no, not like that, like this. You're really just fine tuning and allow that, okay? You're not being ungrateful. You're not being too demanding. You are allowing yourself to receive what you want to receive in the way in which you want to receive it. And it's also allowing this universal co creative energies a better understanding of you and what you want. Because finally, source is integrated into the earth grid. Finally, you are received, you are seen, your energy is allowed, you're no longer resistant to the energies of earth. So now these energies can finally start understanding you, understanding how you uniquely work, because all of you are different, beautiful, magical beings, not of Earth. So it took a while for this Earth to understand exactly what you're all about. And this Earth is now saying, hey, we're ready now to manifest you. We just need you to really, really, really honor your truth and to really, really, really honor your path and to understand that your path is really, really, really unique. So don't now digress and divert and go to how humans are doing it. your experiencing of the light energy of the physical is going to be very, very, really, really unique. Go with it and don't feel guilt or shame for it. And you'll be the only one who's really, really experiencing it that way. Even if you have a beautiful romantic partner, they are still going to experience it in a very different way. You'll be harmonious, but they'll experience this in a very different way. So release needing the pairing to be the same, release needing the feedback or people to have a similar experience to you in order to validate your experience. So that kind of energy is like, no, you're in an individual frequency. We're all connected. We are all source. We are all sovereign. We are all one beautiful frequency. Yet this beautiful physical experience allows your unique expression. And so now finally, each of you are online, anchored in your source, and ready to now materialize your unique expression here on earth. And you're all asked to go with it. Because what's happening is, for example, in our experience, we can feel even more how the physical is really honoring us. And as it's doing so, our physical experience is becoming more singular in terms of a lot more of a unique experience to us. The way we work is very different, and the way that the universe works with us is very different. Okay, the way we engage with nature is different. The way we are shifted from place to place is different. The way we acquire material things is different. It's we no longer work or operate like humans. You know, if you think maybe humans have an instruction manual of how to be human, we're no longer part of that system. We have a very different way. And even the way that it's not even the way that we operate that's different, even the way everything is experienced by us, how we experience it, it's different. So it's you knowing that right now you're becoming your unique frequency more than ever before. And so this physical realm is honoring your unique frequency more than ever before. So the ways in which you would logically think to do things no longer feels aligned, it feels resistant. The ways you feel guided to do or inspired to do, those feels aligned. But that's weird because that's not how humans do things. But that's not how you're meant to do things. You're meant to do things your own unique way, not how humans do it, but how you do it. And you're going to start seeing how this physical world and the physical experiences also now start really shifting uniquely to your own way of being. And you're just all asked to honor this so much and to trust this so much and to allow this so much and to go for it boldly and dive deeply and to not shy away from the very unique and beautiful experience that you are all about to step into. You're already stepping into it, but we can feel June, the month of 6, is really working with that harmony energy, balancing energy. And it's like all rules are gone in June. The way the physical used to operate, no longer. You are literally in your own unique, powerful stream of energy. And as you honor your truth and honor that stream, things are just working out in very beautiful, miraculous ways. So it is a month of receiving. It is a month of things shifting in your favor. It is a month of things manifesting. It is a month of things working out in ways you didn't even expect it to work it out. This is the physical movement month. And the more you are free and light about it, the more you are light footed and you're just allowing yourself to flow, the more you're just following your intuitive guidance, you're really going to have a very beautiful and unexpected June, because it feels like these are the energies you've been waiting for, and you've been feeling them within, feeling them in the frequencies, but now we're about to experience them in the physical. Okay, we're about to start the integration. I'm just going to clear my nose one last time so that we can just have a fluid journey into the unknown. Give us one more moment. Sorry, as we mentioned before, to all of those who just joined, we just have a bit of a cold. So we will be trying to time the sneezing and the nose blowing so it's not too intense in the microphone and for everyone. Okay, let us begin. Let us see what is coming through. Already, really strongly, we're getting that balancing of energies. Temperance, balance is here with us. So thank you, balance. Thank you, temperance. We are ready. It's time where energies, thank you, where energies have been in an imbalance, where you have not really been honored, where things in this physical world haven't been really matching you. And there's almost like a discrepancy where you haven't really, you've put a lot of energy and work in spaces and you haven't really received the validation from the physical. And it's not that you need the validation, but it's no, I do A, B, and C. I expect A, B, and C. And it's time for the A, B, and C that you have been giving to now be received by you in the volume, the quality, and the clarity that you can feel you are meant to receive it. So it's no longer settling for less or making do with what is, but rather you finally receiving what truly is aligned to you and being satisfied and content with it. Okay. So, Gartiresh Talvarosh Gatir. At your ease, beautiful beings. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Vriatura kiesh kiaturu talvatos kiretish kiaturu talvaro. Deep breath out. Kiriesh kiaturu talvaresh kiatir talozato triesh kiatiresh. Deep breath in. Vriesh kiatur talaviresh. Kiriesh kiatur talozato taraviresh. Deep breath out. Kiriesh kiatur kiazatrosh kiatur talavatos kiatir kiatir. Deep breath in. Kara kara kiriesh kiraturosh. Talzitresh kiatur kiaviresh. And a deep breath out. Viliesh kiaturo talaviresh. Kiriesh kiatur. Keep breathing at your ease. Kira kira kiriesh kiaturo talvire. Viriesh kiaturo talzatroyesh kiaturo talvire. Miaturo talavaresh kiazatriesh kiaturo talavire. Kiriesh kiatur talaziresh kiaturo talavaro. Kiriesh kiriesh kiaturo. Viriesh kiaturo talavesh kiazire. Viriesh kiatur tave. Varo kiresh varo kiresh. Let's begin. Connecting to all of your desires, your manifestations, your dreams, everything you wish to birth in this physical, the fruits born of your source. You are the Empress energy. So everything you came here to materialize, all of those beautiful things, connecting to all of them and matching the frequency, matching your energy to the energy of your desires. Karesh katuro talvaresh. Riatosh katur talvaresh kiriesh. Talvaro kiriesh kiriesh. Allow the shift of energies. Allow the flow. Don't fight it. Allow everything to shift. Peresh kiaturakesh. Kiriesh kitur tavekesh kiatu. Viriatosh. Aligning your flow of receptivity to your flow of source, your flow of well-being, vilashvata, that everything is aligning with your source, everything aligning to your truth, everything aligning to what you wish to birth, everything in unison, everything aligned. A beautiful, clear channel between you, your desires, and the receiving of your desires. Kirakesh. Kiriakesh kitur tavakosh kira. Talvakesh kiazatrash kitu. Kiesh kiatakesh talve. Valotreshki turoshki rieshka turove. Virieshkita kiesh. Viaturo talvaresh. Clearing all resistance. Karesh. Clearing all resistance. Kireshkatu. All blockages, all limitations, all restrictions. Thoughts, maybe emotions, whatever maybe isn't allowing you to fully surrender to the truth of your powerful creative nature and your powerful receptive frequency, for you are meant to receive That is the whole point of you being here on earth, to receive. You are literally here to receive. That which you want, to receive it, that's the point. That's the task. That's the mission. That's the work. You receiving is the work. You receiving, you receiving. And it is simply you allowing the receptivity, allowing the flow in. Kiresh kia tu katosh talve. Viresh, viresh, reazato ketestava. Priesh kia tur talva leve kresh kia tur talve. Viresh kia zatosh kia tire talva leve kresh kia tur kiresh tazato. Varo, 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 varo. Varo, 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 ve. Viresh kia zaturve. Viresh, viresh kia to. Viresh, viresh kia tur talveresh kia ta. Taresh kia zitriesh kia turve. Viresh kia to. Kitave, kitave. Varogesh kia tu. Connecting to the energy of temperance, talove, alchemy, connecting to the unknown, the shadow, the spirit, that which is not defined, that which is not contained, limitless potential, your power, the all that you are. Feeling the expansion there, feeling the lightness, feeling the fluidity, connecting your crown chakra, third eye, your heart, your root. Feel the lightness, feel the fluidity, feel all that you are within. Valadoresh Kadir. Now, releasing the control of the light of the physical, being hands off, to allow the light, to allow the physical to be as fluid, to be as free as that spirit energy. We wish you to match now, vibrationally match the physical, the light to the spirit, to the shadow. Vibrationally match it. Feel the freedom within, allow it to be felt without. Feel the frequencies of the physical, feel fluid and moving, formless. Allow your physical to be formless. Allow the physical to be formless. Allow the physical to be fluid. Don't hold on to things too much. Don't hold on to how things have to be. Allow a fluidity. Allow a fluid relaxation. Allow yourself to be at fluidity in the physical right now. Don't hold on to, but I need this, but I need that. Release the wants, release the needs. Right now, just be fluid. Allow all of the physical, the light realm, to be fluid. Vyrekeshka tu talvereshkia zatrokiteshta. Vireshkia turkeshta. Vyrieshkia zitreshka turova. Vireshkia zatove. Vireshkia vatove. Mirietoshka tu. Virieteshkito. Talvarove. Talvarove. Virieshkia turove. Kirieshkia turkia tulove metesh. Mirietoshte. Mirietashto. Virieshkia turove. Virieshkiatato. Valavalove miato. Valavalove miaturove. Valavalove miato. Valavalove miato. Balancing Gaturove Kieshkatu. As within without, as above below. Talosh 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 Vrieshki Durvaldeshta. Harmony, union, harmony, union. Commitment, Your shadow committing to the light committing to the shadow, your spirit committing to life, your life committing to spirit, your soul committing to your body committing to your spirit. Oneness, balance, wholeness, balance, 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 balance. Adding infinity frequencies, bringing in the Eight of Wands, fast movement, fast change, transformation. Connecting to the central sun, and your source sun within you. Viriakeshkadurodash, aligning, badosh, badosh, badosh. Kriyadosh kiturove, badosh, badosh, badosh. Kriyadaraturove, badosh, badosh, badosh. Kriyadetaruikeshkaturove, mesta. Prayoshta leve krieshkiaturovesta. Prieshkiaturo dalvalove kriya. Dalvaresh kriyato. Varoshta. Connecting to prosperity, varoshta leve. Anchoring you all within prosperity, Vriesh Giadur Katalavesh, Viriesh Talavirosh, Daresh, the fluid inflow stream of abundance, Katuravesh, Kiriesh Tazatrove, Viriesh Giaturove, Viriesh Giaturove, Vayoshtava, Vayoshtava Vesh. Vriatosh Katurove, Keshkatur Tavire, Katur Tava, Tove, Tove, Tove. We're just going to align you now to your pillar of abundance, your pillar of strength, your pillar of power, your pillar and foundational frequency right now. Just to fortify your frequency to be balanced and whole, that when these balancing energies and these beautiful frequencies are now coming in alignment with you, they can see you clearly, they can read you clearly, they can match you clearly for you to be clearly manifest. Kirashkia Turkareshkia Zatove Kekeshta, Vireshkia Zatovesh, connecting Gaturove Ketulove, Viatosh. You're going to feel a column of light now run through your body. Gatur Piesh, Gaturo in 3, 2, 1, Gita. And column of body now through your body. Vayosh, Vayosh, Vayosh. Vayosh, 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 Vayosh. Vrieshta Zatrovesh, Riavetrovesh, Travesh, Traesh, Televetrosh, Katur, Talvesh, Kietare. Vrieshkiatu, 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 Talveshkiatu, Vrieshta. Vrieshkiatu, 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 Talvesh, Rieshkiatu. Vrieshkiatu, 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 Talveshkiatu. Vrieshkiatu, 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 Ketela Vrieshta. Vrieshkiatu, Ateshkatu. Bringing it online, Atolove. And now this pillar of light shines brightly with all your energy outwards, 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 like a beacon of light, a beacon of light, guiding all of your desires and manifestations towards you. Valtoshta vekrieshta, Valkoski vetriaste, valkoski trukavates, valkoski trukavitre, vireski atorostave, varotorove. Gateleshtrave, attracting all of the light, in fact, towards you. All of the physical now to manifest and take the form of you. Vrietoveshtalveshtalve, vrieshtalveshtalveshkatri, vrieshtalveshkiastove, vrieshkatuvo, vrieshkata, varotreshkate, vilvalovetoshka, krieshkiaturove. Mirieshkiaturove, Mirieshkiaturove, Vireshtarovedo, Kieshta. Connecting to the energy of timelessness this coming week, where time is releasing and being light, allowing for beautiful energies to manifest at any given time, no longer being delayed, no longer being imprisoned by the human understanding and parameters of time, but rather flowing within the timelessness, where all of your desires now and all of your dreams, everything you want, can now flow to you, flow through you, flow as you, and manifest in your life without any limitations of time or expectation. This is simply you being open, being open, being open to receive, being in your stable frequency, your column of beautiful stability shining forth, allowing all of your beautiful energies of manifestation to come through, and an honoring of you. Connecting to timelessness, allowing your beautiful columns of light, your pillars of light, to integrate timelessness, and you to also all integrate timelessness fully, that you're now at an ease. You simply know what to do through that inner knowing. You flow, you go with your intuitive flow. You no longer direct and micromanage. You no longer demand and push and force. No, there's no forcefulness in this universe. You are whole. You created in the flow of wholeness. You create and you manifest and you materialize within the flow of wholeness. Tareveshkato. Varashkiaturovekeshta. Prieshkaturoveshtakesh. Prikeshkiaturodalvereshkiatu kaitarostavi. Priteshkiaturodalvareshkiatorveshkatash. Ratoshkatire. Ratoshkatireta. Krieshkiaturo. Krieshkiaturota. Vilieshkiatur viato. Kirashkatu. Connecting to the star of justice, Patovaya. Feeling the star of justice fill each and every single cell. Vatovaya. Feeling the star of justice fill each and every single cell. Vatoya. Vreshtato. Priya. Priya. Kriyashkato. just balance. Connecting to the golden earth, receiving the golden earth, the golden path, aligning, feeling the golden energies within your body, flowing, flowing, flowing. Beginning the timeline activation, Gatuvo, to align each and every single one of you to your unique time and space reality, where you are ready now to experience the truth of you like never before. New journey, new you, new life, new beginning. Bartosz. Connecting to the source of miraculous love, loving miracles, connecting to all of your grids, assisting the pathways, bridging, bridging the gap between you and your desires. Open, 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 open. Receptive, 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 receptive. Receive, receive, receive. Vriaturosh kiatur kiavetresh kitur taviresh. Vriaturosh kiatur viesh tatur kiashta. Vriesh kiatur talviresh kiatur kivatosh. Vriesh kiatur kivesh kiatur taviresh. Kiriato keshkitu. Allow the energies to just align with you all. You're all in very unique spaces. Some of you are still receiving and integrating. If you're already present, or you just have integrated, you may drink some water before we journey on. We are guided to grab some tarot. It feels like we have completed the integration part. It was to really bring you to this space of opening. And we're now just going to do some tarot just to allow this energy to come in and these shifts to come into your physical in this coming week already. In the next 4 weeks, we feel this feels like a very June integration to open you all up for June. We feel that's why, because we had said we're going to do this the last Sunday of each month, and that was technically last Sunday, yet something called us to do it for the 1st of June. And we feel June was like, hey, start with us, and let's anchor in the energies for this month and to be available for the beautiful balancing and the shifts coming through. So now let's connect to the tarot, call this in, and see what's coming in. Just give us a moment. We're going to go fetch the tarot. Okay. Thank you all for joining and thank you all for being here. Hello, Lucky and Lovely. Hello, Kim. Yes, we're here. We had mentioned it in the last. Session. I think it was the new moon or the new moon session, but in Gemini. We will also be here this Friday for the 6/6 portal. So everybody remember, Friday, 6/6 portal, beautiful energies coming through. Now let us weave in this beautiful energy. Remember this week, be light. This week, coming week, actually this whole month, be light. Be light on your feet. Be light in your mind. Be light in your heart. Be light. Be very light. Don't be heavy. Don't attach. Don't be too much looking at people and what they're doing in the world. Really be light. This is the time where, if you can imagine, there are all these beautiful threads connecting you to all your desires and your dreams and what you're wanting in your manifestations. And there's a magic about this month of June. We don't we can't really quite grasp it, but there's an opening And this opening is allowing miracles to happen. It's allowing shifts to happen. It's allowing things to balance out. And the way they are balancing out is in unimaginable, unexpected ways. So the more you are fixated in, I need this in order for this and this, you literally stop the stream from happening. But the more you just open every day, every single day, we're ready to receive. What do we receive today? We're ready to receive. We're open. What do we receive? What do we need to know? Show us what's happening. What's happening today? We're open. We're available. You're not thinking about the issues, not thinking about the problems, not thinking about concerns, not thinking about what you need to do. Release the needs, release the when you're desperation of needing something, really let source handle everything. This is really when you give source the wheel and you say, source, we are just the passenger and you are going to bring these experiences to us. And this doesn't mean it's only for this month. This is truly the way to be for your whole frequency, for all eternity, to allow your energy to be free. Yet there's really something magical about this June month. Okay. It's a major breakthrough month. That's what we're receiving. Major breakthrough month, major shift month. And it's meant to be physical. It's meant to be physical changes. It's meant to be physical shifts. The last few months have been a lot of inner work, a lot of energy work, but shifts noticeable. And this month, the shifts are going to not be mistaken. So let's just try, not even try, just be in that energy of openness, of fluidity, of receptivity. We're going to do a Celtic read. So it's a 10 card read. So we're really going to go deep into this. Okay. Connecting to all your energies. Even all of you who are watching the replay, we've got you. This is timeless. This is formless. Connecting to the timelessness of June and all the energies of breakthrough, miraculous love. Weave through us, as us, and allow us to receive fully from this abundant time. Thank you, Kemet. We are really, really, really grateful for you giving us this time to come through. Yes, indeed. We're with you. You may begin. Thank you. Okay, we are here. So, let us see. The main focus we're transmuting a lot of energy right now. Releasing the resistance, the skepticism, the doubts. Something did flip. The King of Swords, and the card also just fell off. The King of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. The King of Swords is the main message, and what's challenging it is the Seven of Cups. So, you are the King of this camera inverts. You are the King of Swords. This is the energy you are to embody, and this is the lightness we were speaking of. The lightness. The King of Swords, one of Swords. There's no confusion. There's no paralysis, analysis paralysis. There is no micromanaging. There is no interference. There's no busyness of the mind. This is literally source in your mind as your thoughts, as your memories, in your crown chakra. This is you. This is the energy you are embodying this month. Kyriatos Kituroviatos. Connecting to your crown. Let us solidify this connection. Kyrios Tavera Kiesh Kitu Katur Talvele Metos. Kitaros Kyriatos Kituros. Kituros Kyriatos Kiatos. Kyriatos Kituros Kiva. Viro. Viro. The accompanying card is the Seven of Cups, or the challenge in the Celtic spread. It was usually known as the challenge. And the only time it's a challenge right now, the Seven of Cups is of dreams, of your desires, your dreams, and what you're wanting to fulfill. And what we're receiving is be light. Whatever you are wanting, feel the positivity of it, be in it, live in it. Don't look at why it's not there. Don't look at what is missing. Don't think of the complications required. Don't think of, oh, the details. This is you fantasizing and dreaming about your dreams come true in the best way. So, whatever you are wanting, live it, fantasize it. If you're wanting a new car, already feel yourself driving it. Daydream about the beautiful road trips you're going to be taking. Daydream about the beautiful people who are going to be with you in the car, your friends or your family. Daydream about the music you're going to be playing, all the different road trip music tracks you're going to be playing. Don't think about, oh, it's going to be expensive. Oh, the cost of fuel. Don't do that. You see, you can't want something in its abundance and then already calculate its lack. Light this month. Your dreams, your desires. It's not about, oh, but how am I going to do it? Because then you say, that's what I want. I'm getting this month. This is what's coming through. Yay. That holiday is coming through. That house, that home I want to shift into. We look forward to when it comes in. We look forward to how it comes in. We're so excited to be in it. We know how it feels like. It's going to feel amazing. So much space, so much fun. Oh, that new job. I'm going to love my new job. Oh, it's going to be so amazing. And it's going to give me all the abundance I need. And it's going to be everything that I want to do. And it's going to be fun. And I'm going to have the best colleagues. And it's going to be really exciting. And look forward when it comes in. And you are just in the most fantastical light daydream. Okay, don't care if people call you unrealistic or naive. This is when you say, I don't care what you think. I don't care if you think it's illogical. I don't care if you think it's impractical. This is what we are calling in. This is how we are feeling it. And when you are in that space, you are going to receive such clear understanding of the when and the how. So clear. The instruction from source, absolutely clear. Divine instruction towards your desires and your dreams. Let us integrate. Katureve, kriyash katureve. Opening your crown, opening your third eye and your solar plexus, receiving divine instruction, divine pathways, divine direction, divine instruction towards your goals, your dreams, your desires. Viriatos, viriatos. Allow the energy to flow. Viriatos, viriatos. Just receive. Even if you are not very sensitive to energy, so you can't feel anything right now, know it's integrated. Know it's there. Just know it. Just look at these cards. Whatever you receive, receive. Just look at the cards. Feel the energy. Feel the pull. Just feel the pull of these cards. Ratoreve. And just allow. Should you want to spend more time, you can go to the replay and then pause it here. Okay. Let's see the basis. The basis, the root, the foundation of this beautiful shift. There we go. 5 of Swords. Clearing of confusion. Yep. Clearing of confusion. Clearing of... You've all asked, you want clarity, you want things to just make sense, and you're tired of confusion. You want what you are energetically to be manifest in the physical, because if what you are isn't manifest in the physical, it's confusing. It's not clear. It's a distortion. And this is what's healing, the distortion of your vision manifesting in the physical. Because when what you are is manifest in the physical, it's clear. You're not overthinking, you're not overanalyzing it. If what you are and what you've been doing, if the energy you've been putting out manifests in the physical, you're not going to overanalyze. Only if it doesn't do you go, oh, what did I do wrong? What happened? What have I done? You only analyze when it's not really going your way. But when it's going your way, you're just in it. You're living it. You're moving in it. And that's what is happening. This is what is clearing. The confusion, the distortion of your frequency is clearing at this time. Talovesh griesh katuto, telleresh, tavesh. 5 changes coming through, major change. Your recent past, energies in your recent past. Okay. Knight of Cups. You accepted, and this is probably not even a recent past. This is the beginning of your journey. It feels this is like the past, the beginning of your journey. You accepted Source's offer. You asked, Source said, this is the path, and you accepted it. And now, when you accepted it, just like the energies of 2010, as we mentioned, 2020 perfect vision, everything came to the surface for you to clear in order for you to receive it. You've cleared it now. So now it's the receiving of what you asked for is coming in. What you asked for in the past that began this journey, whatever it might be, you are receiving. If you had asked for more abundance, you're receiving. More clarity, you're receiving. More love, you're receiving. A relationship that is worthy of love and joy and beauty and everything, you're receiving. Financial stability, you're receiving. Security, stability, you're receiving. So whatever in the past you asked for, which began this journey, you've completed the journey to now receive that which you asked for. So we're just going to connect to all that you asked for, because we can feel there are many things you asked for that began this journey. And we're integrating it now. Katove, riatoshkati, vrieshkaturove. Feel the energy swirl around you, katore viriesh, in each and every single cell of your body. Feel the vibrational energy. And again, if you're not feeling the tingles, if you're not feeling the vibration energy, just know it's there. Some of you are seeing visuals right now. Others of you might be channeling. Whatever you feel, you are allowed. Okay. Just give us a moment, one more. Okay. Crowning. Presence. Now, What do you need to know? Six of Swords. Yep, you're moving, you're shifting. There it is. You're moving, you are shifting to the outcome, to the desire, to the healing, the manifestation. You're moving to a better frequency. And look at six, the month of June. So this is a much better month than you've ever had in the past. And it's getting better and better and better as the months come. This is you shifting to that place you've been working towards, you've been asking for, and then now that's where you are. So again, you were at sea. Here you are. You asked for something, and then you had to go to the sea, to the water, to learn, to navigate, to go into your source, to do the work, to do the healing. And now you are heading to the shore, to where you're receiving it. Here you are paddling towards, and source is paddling you, because here you are sitting down here, you and your baby, the baby representing everything, your desires, your dreams, your plans, your goals, your business, your career, your relationship, whatever you've been working on, you are there, and source shifting you now to the receiving of your desire. Prieshka turva kieshtava. Miriatove krieshka tu. Connecting to your sacral chakra. Varove, ravoviato. So know that now you are shifting, you are moving. And look at the bottom before we start again, the Page of Cups, new opportunities, new experiences, new energies you're receiving. Some of you, this also involves a forgiveness of some sort, where a relationship was very, very strained, and this is something this is something major. It's not like, something that maybe you had an argument with maybe a stranger. No, this is someone important in your life, or yeah, someone important in your life, someone you can't really, not that you can't release, but there's something about, they're still meant to be part of your life. You can feel that it was part of a healing. You can feel it was part of a energy shift. There's some resolution and reconciliation coming through. Okay, you're shifting to a better place with that. And some of you also, where you were really, where the energies of, just in general, a lot of almost mental health, a lot of anxiety, stress, perhaps a bit of depression, you are moving out of that. What it was more energies, and it also just, it was very overwhelming. And there's something about the anxiety and the frustration and the depression shifting for some of you. This is not for all of you, just some of you, where it resonates. Okay, we're doing, this is a collective, so just whatever resonates, take. What if it doesn't, don't. In your future coming through, here it is. Offer, opportunity, whatever it's coming in, whether it is in a relationship, whether it is in a new career, whether it is an offer from your own relationship between your source and your energy, your inner being and your outer frequency. So for us personally, we can feel this resonates greatly. I mean, for many things, but really resonates greatly for the physical, finally honoring the source, the frequency we are, because that has been the main mission for us, that we are unknown energy, we're unknown frequency, and this known frequency does not understand and compute us very well. And we've been doing all of the work these past few years to bridge that by bringing all these energies forward. And luckily, that journey has allowed us to be able to then bring all these energies for all of you to also integrate and receive, because it's from the unknown. And so this is a major, the physical honoring the source you are, major indication also of there's an opportunity, there's an offer coming in, and it brings a healing. It brings a healing. It brings a restoration of your faith and your trust on your path. It brings ease and rest. You see that neutralization of the distortion, the neutralization of the splintering of energy. It neutralizes that. So you're no longer feeling anxious. You're no longer feeling stressed. You're no longer feeling like you have to work so hard. There's an ease coming through. There's a lift. There's a lightness coming through. Again, there's a beautiful balancing. 2 is all about balance. Someone coming in with an offer, because we do have the Knight of Cups here. So someone's coming in with an offer. Okay. Some of you, this is a relationship, romantically. Others of you, this is a career, promotion, a new job opportunity. Others of you, it is, well, it's varied, whatever you're wanting, really, right? So whatever you're working on, there's an offer, an opportunity coming in. So just claim it and take it when it comes in, and you'll feel it. The pathway, the way in which you are manifesting, or your to your desires, is coming. And again, if what you are wanting or asking doesn't or cannot involve another person, then it's the physical materializing it in honoring of you. And at the base, we have the Knight of Cups. So it's a long time coming. It was the journey you were taking. Here's the journey. That slow, steady climb up the mountain. Here it is. And you finally reached the top to receive the offer. So it has been a long journey, know this. Viriatos, your power. Ooh, okay, it's already flipped. Yes, for the Emperor. Here you are. This is Aries energy. This is first house energy. This speaks of a new beginning, because Aries is the first house. New beginning, new cycle. In your power, in your truth, where your divine masculine action energy, your light frequency, this experiencing of yours, honors the source you are. You're in control here. You finally feel that life is in your control. And it's not that control of the illusion, it's not that restrictive control. This is, I finally feel on top of things. I finally feel that things are going my way. I finally feel that the energy I've been putting out is finally being seen. I'm celebrated. This is you in your power. This is you also, that faith in your power being restored. This is your energy. This is your power frequency, okay? So you can see how it works very well with, this is you, the king of swords that we got in the beginning, where your mind is one with source light. So in your physical, you're the emperor. These are both masculine frequencies. This is of the physical. That's why we felt there's a lot of physical changes happening here, physical manifestations, but in your power, one with source, balanced, clear, aligned, and in the service of you, in the honoring of you. Divine rebel energy is the emperor. Divine rebel, doing things your own way. And finally now, the physical is responding beautiful. Katirta la vereshkitarene. One moment our nose is whatever these energies are, they're also clearing my sinuses. Okay, so last year has been a very long decade indeed. Indeed. To be honest, feels like a very long century. Okay. Let us see now. I'm just reading the comments, by the way. Princess Power Ranger. Let us see now the environment around you, beautiful beings. The environment around you. So this is what now you'll be experiencing. So June, you're in your power. You're the King of Swords. You're one of Source, and you're aligning. And you're now very light and positive, and you are expecting good things with your desires and your dreams, because there's a clearing, a balancing of the distortion. Finally, that which you are is what you're going to be, what you're going to receive, what you're going to experience. The asking of what you want, the asking of your desires, the asking of your dreams, and the mission and the journey it took you on. You've completed the journey, and now you are ready to receive that which you asked for, and it's coming in for you. And when it does so, as it does so, you're the emperor, you're in your power. It's a new beginning, it's a new cycle. And now the energies around you, the environment around you, what's happening around you? What's happening around you? Ratura veshkia zatria talvalo vemetesh. What's happening? Ooh. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Blessings. Here, you see? Here it is. You asked for it, and now you're receiving it. Then there's Source's hand giving it to you. You've done the work to finally receive the cup you asked for. And it's in the environment around you, so all around. Relationship, career, wherever you be. Because now everything is vibrationally matching you where you are. You are a vibrational match to your desires. Remember 2020 perfect vision. I want to see my love, my abundance. Okay, you are love, you are abundance, but you need to see the ways in which you disallow yourself the love and the abundance you are. And you've done the work now to see the ways, to heal the ways, to clear the ways, to transmute the ways in which you denied yourself the love and the abundance you are. So now you get to receive the love and the abundance you are. Completion. Katur talvesh katere talavere kriesh katur. Talaveresh kiatir talazato tarv talaveresh kiata. Riesh kiaturo talaveresh kiazitrosh kiaturo talavi. Kiviesh kiaturo talaveresh kiaturo talaviresh. Riesh kiatur tazit riesh kiaturo talavaro. Kiresh kiaturo ta. Vire 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 kiriesh. Completion. You have succeeded, you have passed. You have walked the journey and you have succeeded. You've cleared it. You've done it. You have done it. You took on the task. You took on the journey. Source said, okay, if you want this, you have to do this and this and this. And you said, okay, I'm doing this and this and this. It was a long journey. So many things, so much faith, so much dedication. And here you are. You have done it. You have cleared all the disruption, the Five of Swords. You have cleared all the disruption to you receiving. This was the mind, you see. You were going to receive, but this was your mind, the conditioning, the disruption, the self-sabotaging, the negative talk, the illusion. And you've cleared it. beneath the deck before we shuffle, the High Priestess. Look at that. You see, you are now receiving from your source, your truth, your ultimate frequency of creation. Look at that. Let us see hopes and fears. So, what are you fearing? What are your hopes and fears? What's coming in there? What are you doubting? What's the concerns? Ooh, there we go. Ah, look at this. And we love how it is the Queen of Cups. So you're going to receive. We're actually going to take it to, it's really resonant here. And look, after the hangman, after a long, this is why you have the anxiety or maybe the fear or the doubt, is because this is where you were. Again, repeat, you asked for your love, for your abundance, the relationship, the healing, the clearing, the understanding, the forgiveness, whatever or however you did it, you asked. And some of you, this is you not even intending to awaken, okay? You're just, okay, whoever's out there, whether you're God or whatever, we don't know. I feel you. Someone's out there, whoever you are. I just want a job where I'm happy and I'm satisfied. I'm in a good place. Thank you very much. Okay. Boom. The hangman. Now you need to see every single thing that you are thinking and being and doing, which isn't allowing you what you asked for. So some of you, you had a very clear asking. Our question was, what was the point of being born into a family of abuse? For the person, we are born into this family, there's an abusive person, that a person passes away, and now what? What's the point? We don't understand what the point of any of that was. We could have not had that person. So why do we have that person? What happened? Why were we born there? What's the point? And that was our question, and we started a whole cycle. Okay. So that's the first question about 15 years ago we asked, and that began our journey. And we've of course had other questions and other ones, desires, abundances, and in that space, still more clearing and purging. So no matter what you were asking for, it required this energy, the hangman, for you to do the work, clear the energies. And look at all those feathers around, the angels saying, and your guide, the spiritual team saying, hey, we were with you. You asked, and we were here to guide you, to assist you in that clarity. And now you've completed this. You're no longer here. You're no longer suspended. And so now you are ready to receive the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. So hopes and fears, the Queen of Cups and the King of Wands. Source is saying, look, you are the King of Wands here. Look, you received the King of Swords, you've received the Emperor, and now we have the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So know that you are in your power. Source is saying, stop fearing, stop hoping. You're in your power. You're in your power. You are now ready to receive that which you are. Queen of Cups, receiving, the highest of receiving. And that's when you're grounded. You're grounded in receiving you. You are nurturing, you're stable, you are full, you are healthy, you are wise, you're intuitive. And that's aligned very much with the King of Wands, intuitive. Look at that line there. Powerful, strength, strong, courageous. There's nothing to fear. You're in your power now. You are literally creating and manifesting your reality. And now it's time for you to receive in your power. King of Wands, King of Swords energy. Be intuitive. Intuitive, one frequency of source. Inspired action, inspired thoughts, inspired ways of being. No longer overthinking, analyzing, problem solving. You are flowing with the divine guidance of source. And Queen of Cups, you're receiving. So Source is saying, hey, you may fear as much as you want, you're receiving. Yet, should you really want to enjoy this journey, we suggest you stop fearing and just trust. Have that knowing. Have that knowing in your path, have that knowing and that trust and that faith in where you are going. You're in your power. And what causes some of the almost the hesitation or the self-sabotage and that second guessing was because there were moments in this path where you thought, there we go, we're done, and now we can start receiving. And Source said, yes, and you did receive, but you didn't receive as much as you were worthy of. You didn't receive the fullness yet because the cycles were not completed. The cycles were not done. So Source is saying, no, you were not being cheated, and you were not being deprived what you were wanting or denied what you were wanting. You were still in the hanged being energy. You were still learning. You were still clearing. And just feel where you are now. Source is saying, if you want the evidence, feel where you are now in energy. See how strong you are. See how you are now no longer taking anybody's BS, nobody's bullshit. See how now you are no longer letting anybody control you. See how now you're no longer letting anybody manipulate and abuse you. See how now you are focused in who you are, your well-being. Look at how you love yourself, and look at how you take care of yourself now. Look at how you clear energy that doesn't align with you now. Look at how mindful you are now. Just look at all the work you've done for yourself now. See how much you trust the source frequency you are now. See how much you are now willing to shut everything else out that doesn't align with you, and you feel no guilt and no shame. See how now you claim your source power and you feel your source energy. See how now you know you're the creative love, you're the creative being, you're the manifesting energy of all your dreams. See how now you know it. It's not a I think, it's not a maybe, it's a knowing. It's such a knowing that you're annoyed saying, I know I'm meant to be abundant. When is the abundance? That's how a knowing you know. You know it's meant to be here. It's not a maybe, it's a knowing. I know the work I've done and I know what I deserve. So why isn't it here? Finally, the balance. You've demanded the truth of you, and now you receive the truth of you. But you had to be that powerful in wanting it, because you didn't ask for a little bit, you asked for all of it. You asked for source level abundance. And that is an abundance that requires a measure of spiritual maturity. Not everybody can just have that abundance. Not everybody can be able to weave with the laws of creation that way. That's reckless. We've already done that reckless energy with people creating blindly. So you are the beautiful beings who have done the work to honor your frequency, to now create through love. You're worthy of what you've asked for. So now you're receiving it. You proved the worthiness. You are worthy. You've passed. And now you receive. Outcome? As we're saying these words, it's activating you, okay? That's why we're saying it over and over again. It's activating you in order for you to receive. It's readying you for the receiving. It's readying your brain, your heart, your body. Each cell of your body, each atom of your body is literally vibrating, receiving these words and readying themselves to receive. Outcome. All of these. No. And yes, but no. Okay. So that is just an energy transfer. Ooh, transmuted quite a bit there. Okay, good. We're ready now. Outcome. Okay, that was just one last transmutation that happened there. That was very fascinating. We did see the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups in that energy grid, so definitely a breakthrough and moving forward. Outcome, energy. Okay. So, you know that you're being blessed, and you know that you're receiving all of your desires coming in. So, Source is saying, right now, we know you're thinking the outcome is, oh, wait, the money, oh, wait, this. So it's like, yes, that's coming, that's there. We said it day one. You're receiving your dreams and desires. You've said it. So we know that that's what you want as an outcome, but we want to talk about the outcome that is everything and more. The outcome that means more to us than maybe what you are wanting in your life. Not meaning that you're getting everything you want. That's the point of this. But the outcome that Source wants to speak of is the Knight of Wands. This is you are finally creating as your source without question, without doubt. This is you reclaiming your power. And that's the outcome that Source is. That's what they are thrilled about. They're like, listen, we know, but this, the Emperor, the King of Wands, the Knight of Wands, this, you claiming your power back from the illusion and the conditioning, you claiming your source back from corruption and all the energies of destruction, you being source on earth, that is everything. And yes, everything you want, of course, will be. That is given. But this is the outcome. This is the gold. You are home. You're no longer lost upon a planet, not understanding your energy, not understanding what you are, not understanding why you work differently from other people, no longer confused in frustration, no longer getting diagnoses of you're this, you're that, no longer being bullied and shunned and persecuted and tortured because you are now in your power on earth, freely, fully, wholly. This was why it was worth it. And yes, you will receive everything you want. They've actually asked, sources asked me, let's pull here. Okay. Yes. From the Oracle deck. As I opened, these two cards fell out immediately. Anything else? No. These two, yes. And this one too? Yes. Okay, these three. They were like. So that was very instant. I didn't even have to shuffle. Okay, so what do we have here? Okay. That was interesting. So, round and round. Finally, you are done with those cycles, never-ending stories, those karmic energies, because you were trapped in this cyclic illusion, because of the conditioning, because of the programming, you are stuck in this constant loop of illusion. It's now broken. And this is what we really feel also with the Five of Swords. They're saying this is now done. You being lost in this imprisonment of conditioning and restriction of the human nature. You're done. You have now broken generational cycles. You've now broken the same old, same old. You are now finally free of the spiral, endless journey. It's now created a helix where you're no longer going like this, but you're now ascending on your eternal journey. From your consciousness, you now build the steps to your reality through your consciousness. You see that third eye? The Knight and the King of Wands energy. Building blocks. Almost sneezed there. But anyway, building blocks. There you go. You're receiving it. You're receiving the support, the foundation, because that's what you did. You went and you cleared everything that didn't align, and now you're receiving the building blocks. And that's what Source is saying. That's the first thing that's coming in, your stability. In whatever area you're in, your stability is being seen to first. In order for you to have whatever that comes in to be eternal. Because you're now building your legacy. This is not only for this lifetime, but it's for every single lifetime you ever manifest in any form. When you come through, you're abundant, you're stable, you're ready to go. You're no longer going to have lack. Whenever you manifest in any lifetime, in any reality, in any physical plane, you're abundant. You begin abundant in your power. There's no conditioning. You're just there, present, awakened, ready to manifest and live your dreams, ready to go. You've broken free of anything. Nothing in this universe can ever, ever imprison you, ever again. In mind, in soul, in heart. You are absolutely freed of that energy. You're in your power. You've built a solid foundation for your soul's eternal journey. That's huge. And then the third one, what you have been wanting, milk and honey. Oh yes, look at you, milk and honey. Your abundance. Look at that elephant swimming so happily in honey and milk and just having the time of its life. Because why would you swim in water when you can have milk and honey to lather your skin and make it soft and supple? Milk and honey, the land of milk and honey. This is what you are doing. This is where you are stepping into absolute abundance. Everything you've ever wanted and more. Look at that rainbow. Wish fulfillment. Dreams come true. Promises. Okay, they've asked us to pull one more card. Promises. There's something about dreams, but it's such a destiny. There is sources saying you have no idea what you're about to experience in terms of your destiny unfolding and how it unfolds. You have awakened a whole new frequency into earth that the way life works for you is pure magic. And that is why they ask you so much to be so light and not to be so attached to how things are coming in, because you have opened up a whole new way of how you uniquely manifest things. And so this is going to come in, and all of your things are going to come in beautifully. You see how the building blocks are literally falling from the heavens. The support, the resources, they're going to literally come in, but in the most unexpected ways. So if you are trying to almost solve or to try to fix and problem solve, you are doing it through expected ways, and it interferes. You're adding more resistance to what you've been clearing. Sources like, don't now add more interference. Again, we get that vision of a butterfly trying to understand how to fly, but with the mind of a caterpillar. Because if you're trying to problem solve it, the only experience you've had was the experience when you were a caterpillar. That's the life experience you came from when you were a caterpillar. So now you're a butterfly trying to solve new problems with the life experience of a past life. And they're saying that's what's happening. Every time you're trying to attach and rationalize and be serious about things, you are trying to understand your unique reality with the reality of your past life self. And that doesn't work. That's what causes the dissonance. Because when you just trust and you receive peace, as soon as you try and problem solve stress and anxiety, that's because it's not aligned anymore. Those ways of being aligned in the old self, when you were in your conditioned and you planned and you did stuff, it worked. That was harmonious because it worked. It was stressful, but it felt good to be stressed because in that world, stress is good. But you've broken free from those energies of the lower vibrational energies, the heavy, dense energies being programmed as a good thing. So when you now tap into them, it no longer feels good to stress. It no longer feels good to try to plan something that's happening next week when you know that you'd rather just feel it out. It no longer feels good to go to an event obligated because it's family when you feel, I feel I shouldn't go there because it doesn't feel aligned. It no longer feels good to do things of forced nature, of restrictive nature. And Source wants you to be aware you are different. So we ask you very beautifully to be light and to trust, because what is coming through for you, and look at this face, right? In the clouds there, that soft, gentle face. Your highest self is leading the way. Your source, your highest consciousness is leading the way. And is saying, we are going to now bring things for you, but in ways which are unimaginable. An elephant swimming in a bowl of milk and honey is unimaginable. So get into it. This is your life now. Okay, let us see. One more. Two more. Let me stop preempting Source. You see? Two more. What else, Source? What else? I'll put the we will list the tarot and the oracle deck we used in the description when the processing has been completed. Okay, one card has flown out. One more card, Source. What else would you like us to know? Oh, okay. This card flipped over, so we'll take it. Anything else? Yes. Okay, one more. Anything else? No. Okay. I love that. We ask one card, no, two cards. Okay, two cards, one more, no, stop thinking. Then now we have four more cards. So just as we had said it, you see us trying to, should have just shuffled and let it be. Tick-tock. Your time is up. The wait is over. Divine timing at last. And look at, what did we just say about this week coming in? Timelessness. Look at that clock shattering. Look at that clock shattering. Timelessness. Source, and look, Source is offering this with both hands. We are offering you the gift of timelessness, where everything you want can just come through now. There's no need for waiting. There's no need for processing. There's no need for anything. So if you are just open, things manifest far quicker than you can even imagine. It feels like just as slow as the journey was. Thank you. Source is giving us that vision. We received this vision from a reading on YouTube years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago. And I mean, 3-4 years ago, we were still on that journey, right? That was like, whoa, that was right in the trenches of the journey, and things were taking long to move. And what the reader had said, we can't remember, I think it was Patrizia 1111. And we believe that they said what's happening is, it's like when you have a, what is it? It's a catty. It's like that, that thing that you have a pebble and then you shoot a catapult. Like, I can't remember what it's called, a handheld thingy majiggy. Maybe one of you will know. You put in the comments. But it's as if you put in and you've been doing the work, the work, the work, the work, the work, the work. A slingshot, thank you. And you work, the 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 work. And now that's what's happening. So here you're at when this releases, this is the fastest because this is now that. So it does increase, but this is the power, the trajectory push is what we are feeling is happening now. So things are just going everything at once, and it's just carrying and shooting forward. And that's why Source is saying you need to release time, because what you think is going to take long no longer takes long. What you think is going to take this and this no longer takes this and that. They're just saying right now the rules are gone. You see, look, the clock is shattered. There's no rules. Things are just going to now start going. So you need to just trust. And 3-0 stability. Stability, a new beginning. A new beginning of stability. We also had a change in the wind fallout. So here it is. Change is coming through. Again, it's the energy of this, and we don't know if you can feel it. And look, 1 and 2, again, 3. 12 makes a 3, stability. We don't know if you can feel it. It doesn't feel these don't feel like subtle changes, okay? It doesn't feel like, oh, a small shift. This feels like a fundamental, I was going one way and Source just picked me up and put me in the other direction, but not even on the map I was walking, on a whole new map, but not even on the planet I was on a whole new planet, but not even in the galaxy I was in a whole new galaxy, and not even in the universe I was in a whole new universe. That's what it feels like. That's the depth of what I'm receiving. And that is why we keep feeling the emphasis of lightness. And it doesn't mean that you won't receive it if you are not so light. You will receive it, but it just feels that you are almost more reluctant to the change if you're not light. Because now you're receiving an offer you did not expect. And because you didn't expect it, you're more likely to deny it out of, I don't know, that's a bit much. I don't know if I'll do. And Source is saying, hey, whatever that offer comes in, if it's a good offer, good abundance, good stability, take it. It's life-changing changes. So maybe some of you are thinking, oh, I want a new job, and you're now getting a new job, and that job needs you to go to another place in the world. That's the kind of changes. And they've sorted everything out. It's like you don't have to worry about flights. The flights are sorted. A home, you have a home there. It's like everything is sorted. All you have to do is say yes. And that requires that lightness, because if you're now, oh no, but then the people, and then my family, and then this, but how's the weather there? Where am I going? I don't know that place. So if you're going to get into your head about it, you're almost denying yourself these exquisite life-changing experiences, which you actually have manifest, but it's through the unknown. You're asking your unknown energy to manifest in the physical. And the unknown is exactly unknown. It's a discovery. So it's taking the shape in different things. This could be you meeting someone and you are single and you are quite content where you are. And you're meeting someone and they meet you and you both just know. It's like, okay. And your life changes completely. It's like, oh, and the trajectory just changes. It's like I was going this way, now I'm just, and it's an instant thing. It's not like, oh, you're gonna now let's get to know each other. We know you. I know you. Okay, cool. So Are you going to stay here? Are you going to move back because I'm visiting? So are you going to come and stay with me? Or should I now move to this country? It's stuff like that. It's already, we are, there's no, oh, we have to first get to know each other before we move. It's like, no, because they've done the same journey. So the souls are just like, you meet each other and it's like, home, home. Okay, great. So am I moving to your country? Are you moving here? What? It's just done. There's no even thinking. And people around just think, are you crazy? You can't just move. Have you heard the horror stories of people moving for people? It's like, yeah, we've heard them, but that's not source creation. That's people in the illusion moving for other ulterior motives. We know each other. You'll say we have traversed lifetimes and eternities, universes and galaxies, dimensions and realities to find each other. Do you honestly think going across the ocean is too far? That's where you are operating at. It's like, listen, we've traveled universes to meet. Traveling across the seas is nothing, nothing to be together. It's that kind of energy. So you have to really be so light and so open to everything happening. Give us a moment again. Sorry, everyone who's joined. We have a bit of a cold, so our nose is just having a party on its own. So, really being in that open space, really being free, really being absolutely open. Thank you, Lucky and Lovely. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you. We love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It really, really helps so much. Thank you for the contribution. We really appreciate it. So that's the magnitude of these feelings, and which is why it's almost like the things which maybe were presented over the last few weeks have been maybe no, maybe some of you have already been getting opportunities, but just haven't really felt, and you're sort of like holding back. You're like, yeah, I could, but it doesn't feel right. Oh, that's cool, but it doesn't. Yeah, okay. I'm not being ungrateful, universe, but that's not really what I want. Universe, if this is really you wanting me to do this, show me a sign. We will do it. But and then these changes come in, and it's like, whoa. Okay, this is total reset of my whole life. And they're saying yes, because it is a reset of your whole life. You are no longer living that life. You're living a whole new life. So we're taking you to this whole new life. Are you ready to go? Because that's what you asked for. You said, I want to see my abundance. You didn't say, I want to see that person's abundance. You didn't say, I want to see the abundance that was in the newspaper. You said, you want to see my abundance. So your abundance. So your abundance requires you to be free of the human version of abundance. And now you are receiving your abundance. And your abundance says, you're going to now move overseas. Or you're going to now be this crazy new relationship, which is just perfect and divinely inspired, or whatever it is that's shifting around you. A lot of you who have health issues, it's like if you're not having a spontaneous healing where your body is just healing itself, you are meeting the right person who's assisting you with what you need. Because the body healing itself is not saying that you're not allowed to have that. It's just we're all different frequencies, right? Some energies can do cellular healing, other energies, like we do vibrational healing. We sometimes do cellular healing, but it's not something we can right now almost direct. It happens very indirectly. We'll get somebody who'll book a session and say, hey, so I have this happening in my body and I felt called that you can heal it. And we're like, okay, that's interesting. Let's go. And we just trust the energies that come through, right? So it's not something that we consciously sort of do. That energy just comes to us. But some beings, you are auto cellular regenerative. So it might be happening. Maybe it was an energy, if it was a pure energy thing that was holding you back, it's now healing itself. But if it wasn't an energy thing and just actually like a physical ailment, then you will be finding a miraculous healing. You'll just know what to do. It's a very profound change in the winds. So just be open for this, okay? Um, Message in the bottle, another confirmation. You're going to receive a message, communication. Some of you, again, I'm receiving, you see that phone call, where it almost has been bottled up. And finally, that person or that experience you needed forgiveness, you needed to wrap up with, is opening up. They're no longer closed off. They're no longer sealed off. They're now open. And if this is you, you're no longer sealed off at sea. You're now open and you're ready now to communicate with that person. But it'll happen, you'll know if it's you needing to reach out or somebody else reaching out to you. But there is a profound energy of forgiveness and release, especially because you're moving on to a whole new path. You don't want any residual baggage. It's like when you leave everything behind you, those people, those experiences, you don't want to have any negative thought about any of them. It doesn't mean you've welcomed them back into your life. Oh no, it just means you've understood what they were, you understood the energy, you understood the contract, you understood the healing, and now you've released them with love and gratitude, and you are happy for them, and you wish them the best, and you wish them love, and you no longer have those energies playing in your mind. But if there's a connection where that energy is still playing in your mind, it's time for you to, and you'll feel it intuitively, but it's time for you to clear that energy, because it can be one of the things that keep you from moving on to the next frequency. And we had that. We had an interesting situation where once a person who was quite close to us, where we thought, in not in that sense, they had said to, we were going through our journey and we were releasing things and releasing energies and coming into that space, and somebody else who was a friend of, who was actually one of their romantic partners, is a, oh, this is such a story, how do I say this in a way which makes sense? Let's just say they were speaking to someone and they say to that someone, be careful or you'll end up like Kemet. And we feel they probably meant that they'll end up alone, in the sense of the releasing and not really having contact and anything else. But we were hurt by that, because we were thinking, well, why is our life, why are you judging how we be? Why is our releasing and finding our journey, why are you are disapproving of who we are? If you're warning somebody about, hey, don't do that, you'll end up like this person, means you're warning them about us. So that was weird. So in that space, we understood why they were saying it, because they didn't want to lose that relationship. So they knew if that relationship was almost being inspired by what we were doing, they were going to release that, we were going to lose that connection. So I think it was like, almost like a knee jerk, no, don't isolate or else you're going to end up like Kemet, that kind of energy. So we understand why they said that. Yet it was still, no, you can't say, warn people about our energy in a way which is weird and then smiley and huggy the next day. That's strange. That's confusing. If you're warning people about our energy and you're staying away from us, that makes sense. But if you're warning people about our energy and you're coming in for hugs, that's strange. That's cray cray. That's cray cray. I would never say to somebody, yeah, I don't resonate with that person, and then go and hug them the next day. Hi, how are you? That's not, that's crazy. So we were just like, no, we're confused. You're confusing us. You're confusing us. So we're going to stay away. And so after, and that happened maybe about 2 years ago. And now recently, we even forgot about it. Like we released them so thoroughly. We just now moved on with our frequency, and then Source brought them back. Like, they brought this person back. Like, hey, remember that person? Like, oh yeah, that person. And they're like, time for you to release them. And we thought about it, and we felt, actually, they assisted us greatly, in the sense of, that was really one of the biggest moments we fought for who we were, for our identity, for what we were doing. We were, no, this is who we are, and if you don't agree with us, you can go. And there was somebody who was close, so for us to be like, oh no, and just say, we're done, this is weird, we're confused, you can't say that about us and then want to come in for hugs, that's strange, no thank you. And just us putting that boundary, us releasing it, and us really adamantly um, honoring who we are and honoring our truth, even though we understand that they didn't really mean it in a negative way towards us. They were just really afraid of that other person leaving them in that scenario. It was still like, a, no, thank you, this doesn't feel right. And so we didn't realize that that was still something we held on to, because we thought, hey, we cleared, we released, we're good, we're gone, they're good, we wish them love, goodbye, so long. And, and so it's like, hey, reach out to them because they've actually been not doing well with what they did, that situation. They've actually been beating themselves up quite badly about it, and they want to talk to you, but I don't think they can. So we were like receiving these messages and just seeing that as much as we've moved on and we're good, they're in the cyclic energy of sadness and pain and stuff. We're like, but that's not our responsibility. Like, it's not. It really isn't. But just release them, contact, and just release them. So we contacted them and we said, hey, look, so we understand, we speak, we're good, we wish you well. And they were able just to also just speak, say what they felt, and dissolved and released. Doesn't mean we're back to being, not at all, but that energy almost was cleared. Just a weird example, and I'm throwing out there. But it was just such an interesting energy, which I didn't understand because we didn't really think we had to do anything back then, nor did we think it was something that we needed to do. But there was definitely a lightness that came through because we actually ended up realizing, actually, we stood up for ourselves more than anything. I mean, we've always stood up for ourselves, but that was a very clear, we're not interested in this, whatever this two-faced energy weirdness is that we felt, and just us being able to stand up for ourselves in such a very confident and solid way, that was quite a healing for us, quite empowering, because old version of us, Lasala, would people please or just make excuses and dance around. So for us to find ourselves in that power was really quite an activation, and we understood they were activating that in us, because for all terms and purposes, they're a very beautiful being. They were just in that space at that time, afraid and hurt. So us having a bit of compassion and opening up like that really assisted. So some of you, so say just bring that for some of you, if there is an energy out there that you can, they might be coming in to contact and ask for forgiveness, or you might feel like reaching out to them, whichever way it goes, speak. You don't have to take them back in. You don't have to reconcile or invite them back in your energy. It's just hear what they say, speak back, release, finally release. Just clear that energy, clear whatever energy, so that in your new chapter, if you think of everybody in your past, there's nobody you are holding anything against. Even with our past family and all the abusive energies, we can think of them without feeling any anger or pain. We've released them to their life and very lovingly. So it might just even be that. Just, are you still being plagued by people in your minds, in your thoughts of your past or energies? And if so, it's time for that healing. It's time for that releasing, that clearing. And it happens quite naturally. It's happening quite organically. It's not something you have to force. So we're just saying this to say, hey, if your phone rings and it's that person, knee-jerk reaction, no. Just listen, hear them out, clear the air, release, and move forward. Okay. And then the last card, the fates. Look at this. It's fated. You never have to worry or doubt or be concerned about what you're wanting. It's destined. You were fighting for your destined energies. You were working towards your destined, fated energy. So know that what you've been asking for, what you've been wanting, your dreams, your hopes, your manifestations, destined, fated, coming through, aligned, and beautiful. We see many wishes being fulfilled here. See how many stars there are? And that's what we mean by everything happening at once. And there's an energy of you really loving who you are and really loving self and caring for self and really tending to self and really, this is you. This depiction, No matter who you are, no matter what gender you are, this is the depiction of you. And this is you loving yourself because, look, you've allowed your magical self to be. Your wings are out. You are proud of who and what you are. And so you are now aligned to your destiny and you're feeling loved and taken care of by the universe. And your dreams are coming true and manifestations are coming true and your wishes are fulfilled. And it's a beautiful, powerful energy. So this is just the last card Source saying, hey, again, this gives us the same energy of Source saying, listen, I know that you all want your beautiful things to come, but this is what's worth it. You being Source, you being in your power, you being in your truth, you being in your highest frequency. This is what it's all about. And know that it's here for you at this time. Hello, Khomotso. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Vanessa. Oh, everybody, thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you for connecting with us. Thank you for honoring us. And thank you for co-creating and weaving with us. Beautiful energies afoot. Remember, be light, be open, be ready. And trust your intuition, trust your guidance, trust what you are being inspired to receive, be open. And it's time. It's time for phenomenal divine changes. It's time for an extraordinary life experience. It's time for so much and more. And just remember, be open to experiences, be open to opportunities coming in this week, be open to the unexpected. If there's a conversation you need to have with somebody, have that conversation. Clear the air and release things. Let everything be sorted and released. Don't leave any negative heaviness. And it's going to happen quite unexpectedly for some of you. Some of you, you know already who that person is. So you already can feel it. But again, it's not forced. It's going to be very natural, the way in which the releasing or the final talks or the whatever it is happen. Be open. So much beauty and so much wonder coming through this week. And we are so excited for the beautiful manifestations. Each and every single one of you are now ready to truly discover, experience, and enjoy. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the beautiful contributions. Chanel, Catherine, thank you. We love you both so much. We love all of you, each and every single one. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We love you. Thank you, thank you all. Thank you. Have a most beautiful, magical, abundant week and enjoy June. And we will see you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We love you all. And thank you for such gratitude for all of you. It is love. You being here witnessing us is such a beautiful honor. And it's beautiful to be able to be this authentic with all of you. And we are so excited for all that's to come. Okay. Bye.